In this video, we are going to revise the VAT calculations. Remember, when you prepare yourself for an assessment, you need to go through all the learning unit outcomes and make sure that you can answer a question based on each of these outcomes. In Learning Unit 3, there are three key things that we can test you on: your knowledge of the VAT theory, VAT calculations, and the markup calculations. In this video, we will concentrate on VAT calculations. The current South African VAT rate is 15%. So in the assessments, we won't always tell you what the VAT rate is because it is assumed that you will know the current South African VAT rate is 15%. If you are using older versions of our textbook, or if you are doing past paper questions, you may still find that the VAT rate is given as 14%. But just remember to update either your textbook or the past paper questions to the new South African VAT rate of 15%. Now, let's have a look at how do we go about to calculate VAT. If we have a price excluding VAT of 5,000 rands, how will we go about to calculate the VAT on this amount? This is the formula that we're going to use. We're going to start with the amount excluding VAT, so with other words, the 5,000 rands. And it's important to note that for this formula, we are working with the price excluding any VAT, so the amount excluding VAT. We then multiply that with 15%, and that then will give you the VAT on that particular item. Let's now add some amounts to our formula. So once again, we have a price of 5,000 rands excluding VAT. That's important. The 5,000 rands excludes VAT. We then multiply it with the 15%, and that then gives that the VAT on this item will be 750 rands. Remember that 15% is the same as saying 15 over 100. So 15% is the same as saying 15 over 100. Students also like to use this formula where we say, what do we want over what do we have? So what did we want in this calculation? We wanted the VAT. So we wanted to know what was 15%. What were we given? We were given the price excluding any VAT. So we can use that then as part of our. The calculation will look like this then. So we take the 5,000 rands times with what we want, the 15, divided with what we have, the 100, the price excluding VAT, and that then gives us 750 rands as the VAT on an item of 5,000 rands excluding VAT. Now, here is an opportunity for you to try the calculation. So get your calculator ready, pause the video here, and then try and see if you are able to calculate the VAT on a price of 3,564 rands excluding any VAT. Okay, so remember, this is important that this price is excluding VAT, and now we want to calculate how much VAT will be on this item. So pause the video, do the calculation, and then start the video again and check your answer against mine. Okay, so if you've rejoined the video now, you must have made your calculation. So I hope you got the 534 rands and 60 cents. That will be then the 15% VAT on 3,564 rands excluding any VAT. Remember, in all accounting papers, whether it's your assignment, your test, your exam, it's important that you must always show all your workings. So right from the start, get into the habit of always clearly showing your workings for any calculations that you make. The next calculation we're going to revise is how will we get to the price including VAT. Okay, so now the next set of calculations that we're going to do is we're going to see how can we calculate the price including VAT. So once again, if we are given a price of 5,000 rands excluding VAT, how will we now go about to calculate the price including VAT? Okay, so remember the price excluding VAT plus VAT will give you always the price including VAT. So let's have a look at our little formula. So once again, we're going to start with the price excluding any VAT. We're going to multiply it by 1.15, and that will then give us the amount including VAT. Okay, so let's put some numbers to our formula again. So we said the price excluding VAT was 5,000. We add to it the 750 rands VAT, and it gives us the price including VAT of 5,750 rands. Or you can just take the price excluding VAT, multiply it with 1.15, and that also gives us the price including VAT of 5,750 rands. Once again, you can come back to this formula of ours of what do we want over what do we have. What did we want in this instance? In this instance, we wanted the price including VAT. What were given to us in the question, the price excluding VAT. So once again, we can use this formula to do our calculation. So you see, if I use this formula, if I say 5,000 times with what I want over what I have, it also gives me the answer of 5,750. So you can see there's a number of ways in which we can calculate the price including VAT. So you can try all three of these formulas and see which of them works the best for you. Just always remember to show your workings. Now here's one for you to try again on your own. So get your calculator ready and then try and see if you can calculate what will be the price including VAT if we give you a price excluding VAT of 3,564 rands. Once again, pause your video here and then try and see and try and use all three the different formulas that we discussed in the earlier part of this video and see if you can calculate the price including VAT using all three the formulas. And obviously all three your answers must be exactly the same. You must get the same answer irrespective of the formula that you use. Okay, if you've rejoined the video, I assume you've done your calculations and the answer, the price including VAT, comes to 4,098 rands and 60 cents. And you should have got that answer using any of the three formulas that I've showed you. On my slide, I've gone with the one multiply with 1.15. Remember again, in any of your assessments, it's important that you must show all your workings. So get in the habit right from the word go to always show your workings when you make any calculations. The next type of calculation that we can require you to do is to work out the price excluding VAT if we give you an amount that already includes VAT. Okay, so in this example, we say that 6,325 Rand already includes VAT, and now we require you to work out the price excluding VAT. So the formula is going to look like this. Now we're going to start with the amount including VAT. We're going to divide it by 1.15. And that's how you will calculate the price excluding any VAT. Okay, so let's come back to our amount. So we said the 6,325 rands was the price including VAT, and we wanted to get to the price excluding VAT. And to do that, we are going to divide by 1.15. So we're going to divide by 1.15, and that gives us a price excluding VAT of 5,500 rands. But once again, we can also use our formula of what we want over what we have. So what did we want in this instance? We wanted the price excluding VAT. What was given to us? The price including VAT. So we can use this formula once again to get to the price excluding VAT. Okay, so there you can see up there on the right-hand corner in the red block, I take the price including VAT, so that's this one here, the 6,325. I multiply it with what I want, divided by what I already have, and that then gives me the price excluding VAT of 5,500. Here's an opportunity for you now to calculate the price excluding any VAT. So once again, get your calculator ready, pause the video, and then let's see if you are able to work out what will be the price excluding any VAT if the price including VAT is 3,564 rands. Okay, if you've rejoined me now, then it means you've made your calculation, and I hope that you also got to this answer. So the price excluding VAT for this particular exercise will be 3,099 rands and 13 cents. And once again, a reminder to show all your workings. And as I said, you can also work it out as easily with using your formula of what you want over what you have. And that also gives us the price excluding VAT of 3,099 rands and 13 cents. So once again, play around with all the different formulas and see which of these work out the best for you. But remember, show us all your workings. So as I said, in Learning Unit 3, there are 3 key things that you need to know. You need to know your VAT theory. And if you need to practice that a bit more, you can try questions 3.3 and 3.12 in your textbook. And remember again, all the textbook questions, the solutions are at the back of your textbooks in Annexure A. So remember to mark your answer against the solution once you are done. If you need more practicing VAT questions, then try question 3.6 and 3.9 in your textbook, and also check it at the back of your textbook once you are done. For the markup calculations, there is a separate video that covers markup calculations. So if you need help with those calculations, please watch the other revision video just based on your markup calculations. Your Learning Unit 3 is very, very important because we can ask you in an assessment a standalone Learning Unit 3 question, or we can incorporate your Learning Unit 3 knowledge into your Learning Units 4, 5, and 6 questions. When we cover the journals, you will see that you need to be able to do your VAT calculations and your markup calculations to be able to successfully complete your journals. So this Learning Unit 3 is very, very important because it will also impact you in Learning Units 4, 5, 6, and even Learning Unit 7. Remember again, your key to being successful this semester in Accounting 1A is to attend as many of your classes as you can, to work consistently at home. With other words, do watch videos like this, do all the exercises in your textbook, do the examples in your textbook. If you find there's anything you don't understand, then please reach out to your lecturer, either by speaking them in class time or sending them a quick email so that they can help you. Because the key is that you must not fall behind. And as you can see now, if you fall behind with Learning Units 3, you are going to struggle in Learning Units 4, 5, 6, and 7. So please make sure you are reaching out to your lecturer if you need any additional help or if there's anything you don't understand in Learning Units 3. Also remember to always use your Accounting 1A textbook. This short video is really just a teaching aid to help you understand Learning Unit 3, but it's not intended to replace your textbook. So you always have to make sure that you are working with your textbook and that you're doing all the questions and all the examples in your textbook.